Hey there, welcome to the start of your tutorial video playlist for your brand new website from the Reach Company. In this video, we're going to look at a brief overview of the dashboard area. And so that includes the area you see now, the toolbar up top here, as well as the front end, and then the customizer area where you update simple styling options for your website. So when you log in, this is the first thing you'll see, and there's a few quick links to the things that you're going to be using most. For example, sermons every week, events as you need, and then church updates and blog posts and devotionals and such. And then a list of the forums you have on the website with the total number of entries, and then the ones that you haven't read yet. Keep in mind, each of these will have their own tutorial video as well. And so over here on the left, we have the admin menu. Styling takes you to the front end styling area. Sermons, when you click on this, it'll bring up a list of all the sermons that you have. And there will be a tutorial video on adding and managing your sermons here. Next we have our updates, which is like our blog post kind of area. And we just have two test posts that we have right here, and then the category that they belong to, the date published. Next we have events. I always like to clean up the events I have. Right now I just have these few things showing, and usually there are more things to show here, but I have them turned off automatically because I just want it to show the information that we need available. But in some of these, you'll be able to click screen options and hide or show what you want to see or don't want to see. For example, I don't need to know the date that a ministry area was published, and so I can click screen options and toggle that off and on and apply it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and you can do that for any one of these. So for screen options for the updates, I just have those showing. Next I have pages, and this brings up a list of all the pages on the website. Here's another area that I can turn something off. I don't have comments turned on for pages, and so I can toggle that off and apply it. Next I have forums, and this is a list of the forums we have available on our website. There will of course be a tutorial that goes through managing forums, like the settings, the confirmations that people see when they fill out a form, the notifications for who gets notified when a form is filled out, and so on. Media brings up a list of all the images and documents on the website. Remember, this is not where you add your sermon video or your sermon audio. You guys are using Anchor FM for audio, and then either YouTube or Vimeo for the video aspect. Users brings up a list of the users on your website. Right now, that's just Miss Nadine here. Menus brings up a list or a view for the different menus that we're using. Several of these belong to the footer. You can see that some of these belong to the main menu and then a separate mobile menu. We have a lot of because of the structure of your menu, the mega menu that we have. There's a fair number of things that we have like custom coded into this. So any changes you want to make here, if you feel confident, by all means. But if you want to contact us about making changes, that works as well. I don't think a lot of the things that we would normally we would normally see here that we coded are able to be seen from um, your your profile. But if you come across things that you want to change in the main menu, let us know. Comments brings up a list of the comments that people have made on the updates and posts. Settings, not much here that you would want to change or mess with, and then SEO, same. Many of these things are set so that you can get the most out of your website already. You don't have to waste time tinkering with stuff that is our job to do, and this lets you just focus and be streamlined on the things that you need to do each and every week, like the sermons, updates, and events, things of that nature. Let's go to the front end. You can go to the front end by just clicking on the Flint Ridge Baptist Church, and this brings up the front end of your website and a few things that we have here. If we click the church name, it takes us back to the dashboard. If we click customize, it opens up the customizer. We'll do that in a moment. If I click page details, it brings up the back-end editor for this page, and this is where you change simple things like well, I don't want to see this. So this is where you change simple things like the page title here. It's where you change the featured image that you're showing the world. And it's where you update and change the some of the SEO settings and the social SEO settings. And one of the things I do here is for every page, we write a description for each page, give it a title that makes sense, and we try to include the church name and the location. And then we try to add a social image so that when a page gets shared to social media, like Facebook, for example, it pulls the image that we want to get shared. I rather like this image of your husband here, so I'm going to make that the image that gets shared for this page, and I'm going to click Update. You can see here that we're using the page builder, not the standard editor. We're using our page builder, and so we want to, if we want to edit, we would click the page builder here, and it would bring up the page builder interface. Of course, there will be another tutorial for your first time using the page builder, and also if you want, we can turn this tour back on for you as well. At any rate, so that was page details on the back end. Page builder brings up the interface that we see right here that lets us edit different visual things on the website. And as you know, all the website is completely built already. The only time you'll probably come in here to change and edit things is if you just want to update text, or if you want to change out a few button links, or if you have special events coming up that you want a landing page for, then or a new ministry, things of that nature. But by and large, most of it's already completely done for you. The last thing is the customizer here. Maybe you guys want to tweak some of the colors or the info or the service times. We have logos set, location information, including a Google Maps link, service times, social media links. We don't have any social media right now. And then styling, this is just where you would come if you wanted to change any of the settings or design that applies site-wide that we already have set for you. And then you would publish. And that is the dashboard overview for the Flint Ridge Baptist website.